So what are my hidden talents? There's dancing. I know a lot of people think out there that I don't know how to dance. See, people have not seen me dancing. Hello everyone, it's your girl Trina Lee, and I am a content creator, makeup artist, and an event planner, and I base in the city of Jos, and I am on Create with Eddycan. Okay, about myself, Tabitha Jonah Mark, but everybody knows me as Trina Lee, and I'm from Adamawa State, but I'm a Jos girl, and I'm a February born, February 27 to be precise. And what again? I love listening to music. I love making friends, and I love, how will I put it? I love it when I'm always busy. I hate being idle. Yeah. Whew, how would I describe my personality? I would say amazing, and okay. I'm hardworking, I'm someone who is easygoing, and I'm very friendly, and then I'm a very playful person. If you know me, if you're around me, you know that I'm a very nice person. Yes. Okay, how was my childhood experience? Okay. Coming from a family, we are 6. I'm the first child, and we are 4 girls, 2 guys. But then, growing up, my father is a very strict man. He's still strict, but his head have calmed down small. And my parents were strict. I was from a home that I don't go clubbing. My father doesn't allow me to go for clubbing. To the point that I finished from secondary school, my dad did not allow me to stay in the hostel. Okay, I schooled in NT College. I read mass communication. Just because my father I had boyfriend in my secondary school. Guess what my father did? My father didn't allow me to stay in the hostel because he felt that if I should go to the hostel, boys will follow me. I was literally traveling from my house to the school. My dad was really strict. Boys were not allowed to come into my house, and when we come back from school, we expected to sleep at home, sleep in the afternoon. It was crazy, but it was worth it, and I thank God for how my parents trained me. In my own words, how do I describe creativity? Okay, I think creativity is, how will I put it? Basically, using your hands to do something for yourself. I think that's how I can describe creativity. Yes. Thinking out of the box. Let me use that word. Thinking out of the box. What can I say about the makeup and event planning industry? Okay, let me start with makeup. I started makeup 2016 when I finished from NTA College. Personally, I didn't learn makeup with anyone. I learned on my own. I remember when I used to go to Wheelbarrow, buy makeup things, and all that, because makeup was something our parents didn't agree with, and my dad saw it as a waste of time. Like, I loved Guy too much. Let me use his God Kina song Guy. Sorry if you don't understand Hausa, but my dad always used that word for me, and it was something I loved. I really loved makeup, and then I kept watching videos on YouTube, and then watching videos on YouTube was quite distracting. I don't know how to explain it, but I wasn't really understanding what was happening, because the products they were calling online and what I could see in the market, I was not relating to it. So I just picked up what I could understand from the makeup classes I attended online, and then I applied it to myself, and I kept doing makeup for my sisters, and I kept growing and kept practicing on my face before doing it for someone. And then event planning, I have always wanted to be an event planner since my primary 4. After watching I think the Wedding Planner, yes, it's an American movie, Jennifer Lopez, I think. Since after I watched that movie, I've always wanted to be an event planner. But then, growing up in a state whereby if you tell someone you're an event planner, nobody will agree with you because you've never done anything before. So I think that was what actually made me to. I started with makeup because I felt, if I'm not going to be an event planner now, let me start with makeup, because I think makeup works hand in hand with events. So I started with makeup, and then I motivated to event planning. As a content creator, what kind of content do I create? I create a lot of content. I think when I started my YouTube channel, someone messaged me from my class and was like, if I'm going to have a YouTube channel, I should stick to one particular topic. If I want to talk about fashion, I should just talk about fashion. If I want to talk about if I want to go on the street and ask people questions, if I want to do this. And then I told her, this is not NT, this is not PRTV, the YouTube channel, and I can do anything I want to do. But presently I'm focusing more on places to visit in Jos, because I think I enjoy going around and showing people new places in Jos. So why did I choose this line of business? Okay, I think basically, I know you watching me out there now will say it's because of the money. Of course, if I don't look for money, how would I grow? But then basically it's the passion. I think the passion kept pushing me, because I think in my life I've done a lot of free makeup, like a lot of free makeup, and I wasn't really putting money first. I was always trying to push myself out, and I kept believing that money would definitely come in later, and I still believe that money will still come in by God's grace. How long have I been into the business industry? 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, for 7 years now. Yes. What have I been able to achieve so far? I've achieved a lot. I've done a lot. I've graduated a lot of students, and I'm trying my best to see how they can excel in their own businesses too as well. And I've organized the Jos Makeup Festival, the only beauty and makeup event in the city of Jos. And I've organized 3 editions, and we're getting ready for the 4th one. Yes. Woo. Woo. How have I been able to manage all this makeup, my students? It has been crazy, because there are days I have practicals with them, like the whole week, and I have to be there with them. And then there are days that I have to be there, because I don't want a situation whereby you finish from my studio and when you go outside and someone asks you, where did you learn makeup from? You say it's Trina Lee, please, it's not me. So I try my best. I like do a one-on-one classes with my students to make sure they know how to do something particular in makeup, because I really want them to come out very, 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 very well. One of the best students anywhere. It's really crazy and taxing, but then God sees me through. I just thank God for grace and strength at the same time. It's not easy. It's not easy. Okay, in what way have I been able to impact people in line of business? Okay, let me start with my studio. If you're my students and you're watching this, you know that when you come to my studio, there's no way you will start your daily activities in the studio without praying. I don't joke with that. You pray before you start your work, because I believe whatever you do, put God first. We don't joke with that in this studio. And then I try my best to always be there for them, number one. And I always encourage them, especially new students, when they come. It's not easy to do makeup, and there are those that have never done makeup before in their life. So I try my best to, even if the makeup is not fine, there's how I can tell you, try it again. I just try to make them feel very comfortable in whatever they do. So yeah. Who is my role model? Okay, so talking about role model, I think I will talk about my TV. My role model is Nancy Isimi, because I watch her videos. I love how she handles her channel, her shows, and whenever I see it, I want to do more, but I'm always busy. I'm always doing this or that, but I'm really hoping to have a very amazing TV show one day. When was the most challenging moment of my career? When I started makeup fresh. And okay, I didn't have enough makeup products, number one, and I was training students from home. It was very, 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 very annoying. having to bring students to your father's house and training them on how to be makeup artists. And I at some point when I tell people that I'm training from home, someone will call, I want to learn makeup from you, and where is your studio? I'll tell them I'm working from home. I will get back to you, and nobody calls you. And then starting as an upcoming makeup artist, you tell people price for makeup because you've not made it. They will underprice you. Like, I will never stop talking about this thing until just change about pricing makeup artists, because it's very, 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 very annoying. So I think those were my challenges basically. How did I overcome the challenges? I kept telling myself, you have to be better. Although I was someone who had a very, 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 very low self-esteem, I always felt people out there were better than me. I do makeup, I don't post online because I felt this person's work was better than my own. But then I somehow overcame it because I just felt there was something more in me. So I just had to bring myself out. Okay, if I was to choose between makeup, event planning, and content creating, these three things, I love them. Like, I love it to the whole of my heart. And at this point, I don't know which I'm going to choose, because makeup, I love painting, although it's very stressful. And then events, I love weddings. I love seeing the bride in her wedding gown, guests, everybody's so happy. And then content creating. I love being in front of the camera. I love talking. I love looking good in front of the camera. I love when people say, Trina, I love seeing you in front of the screen. So I don't know which I'm going to choose, but if today I've made it in this life, I think what I'm going to choose is content creation, because I think it's less stressful. I'll just sit in front of my camera, make content, and push it out there for people. So what's, yeah. Okay, out of event planning, makeup and events, no wait, I'm coming. Out of event planning, makeup, and then content creation, which is easier to start with or cheaper? Event planning. Okay, I think event planning is actually, should I say it's cheaper, because you don't really need money to be an event planner. You don't need money to start up, because as an event planner, basically all you need to do is just to encourage the person and tell them that you're capable of running around and doing most of the things they are supposed to do for their wedding. And all you need to do is get vendors that understand you and you work with them. And then about content creation, you can start up with your phone. I think content creation, yes, you can use your phone, make content. As far as you have your data, post your videos and push it. Makeup is very, very expensive. You need to have your makeup product. You need to get someone to train you, because if you're going to watch videos online, you won't really get everything. So I think content creation, yeah, content creation. What motivates me to wake up every morning? That I don't know how to explain it, but I just wake up with that mindset that, Trina, you have a lot of people looking up to you and you can't let them down. Like, there's so much to do, and there are a lot of life to touch, plenty, and a lot of people to reach out to. Okay, about my awards and recognition, I got my first award last year, November, after the third Just Makeup Festival, and that was for my YouTube channel. And then I got another one December for Event Planner of the Year for Just Makeup Festival, and then Makeup Artist of the Year December, and that was 2021. And then 2022 I got one earlier, June, for makeup artist of the year, I think. Yes, about Just Makeup Festival. Okay, Just Makeup Festival is an event that seeks to connect beauty lovers, fashion lovers, and everything art. And what actually motivated me, I found out that we had lots of makeup artists in Jos, and there was no show, and there was nothing to bring makeup artists together. And then what really prompted me was the fact that we had lots of upcoming makeup artists. I was an upcoming makeup artist too. We had lots of them, and then people were only recognizing with those that had already made it. So we go with the trend, or we go with the name. I think that was what was happening. So I sat down after watching a TV show my friend sent to me on YouTube, and I saw something they did in Kaduna. But before then, there was something I saw. It was a workshop for makeup artists, and I felt, okay, it's a workshop. Can I actually organize something and bring every makeup artist together? But then when I saw that, I was like, this is something I can pull. So I sat down. I think that was October. I got the idea October, and I couldn't sleep that night. I was excited. I couldn't wait for morning, but I had to wait. I went to my brother's room, told him about the whole idea about the makeup festival, and then the next day we went out, sat down, picked up the name for the makeup festival, fixed the dates and everything, and I started reaching out to different makeup artists, and they responded. I got 80 makeup artists who responded, and the event happened. What should you expect for this year's edition? It's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting, and lots of new things are going to happen. Yeah, that's all. Just wait for it. It's going to be a bomb. What are my hidden talents? Well, singing and dancing. A lot of people out there think I don't know how to dance. I will shock you people one day. Then me, I don't know if this one is talent, but me, I love sleep. I love sleeping, and listening to music is not really a talent, but I wish it was, because music is my best friend and I love listening to music. If I was to be given $100,000, did I get dollars? Hey, I'll do a lot of things, like a lot of things. First of all, if that money comes into my hand, first of all, we're going to remove tithes and put inside church first. Then when I now finish that part, then I think I have specific people I really want to reach out to assist. We have a lot of people that are really struggling a lot. I'll be glad if I can assist them, and then to start up my empire, because I believe I've not started yet. At least it will help me to go halfway to do what I want to do. Yes. I will not buy bone straight, so I will do what I need to do first. Before, if change remains, then I will not buy bone straight. Best compliments I've received so far. Okay, so I think I graduated my students recently, and the videographer asked them to say one or two things about me, and I noticed most of them were saying one thing. They spoke about my humility. Do you know that night I had to go back home to check for the definition of humility? This one, I'm not joking. Like, I had to check it, because I know that there's a word and they tell people be humble. I know humble and then being humble and then pride. I think like they are both opposite. So I really had to check the meaning of humility, and then I checked it and I was like, okay. Then I now checked for humility in the Bible, and then I now saw that God gives grace to the humble, and I was like, okay, maybe I understand where my strength comes from. And I think that was one of the best compliments I got from them, because I almost cried. No, I cried when I watched the video. Yes, it was touching. Wait though, do I believe in love at first sight? This love matter. I don't know. But then I think, even if I believe in love at first sight, let me just call it a crush. I can see someone and crush on the person, but I don't believe in love at first sight. I don't really like talking about my relationship status. I don't really like talking about it, but then You guys just watch out and wait for it. Okay, what will I tell people out there who are coming up? I'm also coming up, so don't forget that. But one thing I'll tell you is put God first in everything you're going to do. No matter how little it is, talk to Him, speak to Him, tell Him your mind, and He's going to see you through. And then be positive. Be positive, don't be negative, and then believe in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. You have something you want to do. If you can't tell someone, pick up a book and a Bible, write it down. I think it goes a long way. And then find people around you that are having the same mindset with you. Don't be with people that are not having the same mindset with you, because it will kill your spirit. Find people that will help you to grow. And like I said, be positive and don't forget God in everything you're going to do. Oh, how's my experience creating with Eddycan? I actually enjoyed it. I love every question. Thank you so much for this wonderful moment. I had fun. And shout out to the guy behind the camera. Thank you so much for this wonderful moment, Eddycan. Okay, so that's it on today's episode on Create with Eddycan. I had fun. And if you're watching this video, please click on the red subscribe button, like his video, and please share it. And see you on, no, not see you, see you on his next episode. I might be on the episode, I might not be on the episode, but if he's going to, but if, let me calm down. I know there will be a next episode. Please watch it, because I'm going to watch that next episode. And you can follow me on my social media handle. I'm everywhere. Like I handle 5 accounts. Can you believe that? Okay, you can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook with Trina Lee, and then there's Trina Lee TV, and there's Just Makeup Festival, and then there's Face of Just Makeup Festival, and then there's places to visit in Just. Only me. I need, what's the name of that people that used to handle accounts? I need an account manager, yes. Let me put it that way. Bye.